how do I get a hold of you?
You just contact the mayor's office. He has a special signal that shines in the sky. It's in the shape of a giant cock.
Hey, by the way, does your ban on Christmas music even portray to the Christmas song we usually play to start this hour?
No, that's to end it.
Oh, is that to end it?
Yeah, to end it.
Is that when to end it?
And no, I think
no.
I think that song
is appropriate.
Is appropriate and it works.
Okay,
and it works. And I'm gonna, because people had to run out of here. I want the strip. Especially Trojo because
let's wait till Trojo's in here, then.
Trojo is in this intro for the last call. And so I want to make sure that Trojo hears it. I think Strip is going to laugh about it. I don't want him to laugh so hard he pops stitches. But again, this entire bit was Dez's idea.
In my defense, I haven't had stitches since I was before kindergarten. Like before.
That's true. They were staples, weren't they?
Yeah.
Staples in your head?
No stitches.
Holy crap! Really? All right.
Yeah. So let's set this up. let's set this up because I think this is a very good.
Are the staples still in there?
Really? Does it look like I still have staples in my
I don't know how far down it goes or anything.
I went
like
to
that.
actually the staples only go in.
No, how far the incision is and if they put them inside or whatever.
No. The staples only go like literally like an eighth of an inch.
I just
maybe quarter of an inch into my head.
Listen, I once got bit by a dog and the bite was so deep they had to put stitches inside of the staples and stitches on the outside. So I don't know if they put staples farther in or something. I don't know.
Bone below there.
I get that. I
have a titanium plate.
I'm just saying I
that's
don't know.
holding my head together.
That means you will always set off the metal detector.
Yeah.
Actually,
I will.
always
Thank you
set
for
off a
reminding me of
detector.
that.
All right, so set this up. Go ahead.
Oh, look at that. He's back in. So before we set the story up, it's okay, Strip. It's cool. We're good. We're good, bro. I want to make sure that Tro puts his headset on because, and can you do me a favor, Trey? Turn the volume up a little bit on this for me, bud. Because I do have to adjust some of the volume levels, and I want to make sure that Tro hears himself in this very well. Yeah, on my computer. Now, listen, if you guys don't like this, again, feel free to let me know.
I don't like it.
Not you two, but anybody else. All right?
Uh-huh.
I don't like it.
So I'm working on this. Is an I just want people's input. This is an intro that I'm working on for the last call. It's all Desiree's idea. Are we ready to play this? We good?
I don't like it.
All right, hold. Shh. Here we go.
You have herpes? I caught it last time I went on United Airlines flight here from, I think his name was Kevin?
Yes.
He gave you it too?
Yes, sir, Kevin. He gives everybody herpes.
Right.
Oh my God, man.
When I do a sex activity with you later.
You know, I'm a guy over here. I'm feeling it in my chest. That little bit that I said, I'm feeling it in my chest. So.
I'm not a homosexual. I'm not a homosexual. It's more of a power trip for me.
I didn't sign up for it. That's not my deal. This was not near death. This was just painful.
I understand. Humiliation of you. Yes. No, please, relax.
I ain't falling for that shit again. You can kiss my ass.
I don't get it.
I love it. I'm a fucking genius.
Did you get it?
I'm a fucking genius.
I don't really understand it either.
I don't understand it.
Well, for starters, it's kind of hard to understand.
Hold on. Turn the music down. It's getting really loud. All right.
Hey, St. Paul, you got to equalize everything before you do the audio.
I didn't get it. Maybe the listeners got it. They can clue me in. I think it had to do with like near death, and I didn't understand.
You were paying that close of attention then.
I was.
You guys
totally
were probably
paying
not paying
attention.
attention.
Fortunately, I could understand some.
All right, let me break it down for you.
It sounds like we was having sex.
As a Middle East dictator, okay, who talks about a man who gave him herpes, and then the other guy says, "Oh, was it Kevin?" He says, "Yes, it was Kevin." "Oh, he gave you herpes too?" He says, "Yeah, Kevin gives everybody herpes." And then he comes on to say,
Really?
you hear Trojo say, "Oh yeah, I felt that. I felt that big time in my belly. I felt that in my gut. I'm not quite sure what they did, but I got it in my gut." And then Kevin comes, or no, then he comes back to talk about how I'm gonna have sexy time with you later. And then Tro makes a couple comments about having sexy time with him, and then Kevin's like, "I wasn't quite a near-death experience." Blah 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 blah. He says, "But I didn't sign up for that shit."
Fuck that, kiss my ass. I'm not falling for that shit again.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard that.
And then Kevin, and he goes, anyway, it's. Did you guys see the movie The Dictator?
No.
I did.
Really?
It was funny.
Well,
It's actually a pretty funny
I took
movie.
excerpts from an interview that he did in character with Jon Stewart on the Daily Show,
Right.
and kind of meshed it with a conversation that the two of you were having about hot sauce and eating hot sauce, and made it sound like you guys were talking about having homosexual sex with each other.
Oh, well, awesome.
Great. Glad we couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. When I refine it, by the time it's done, it's going to be great. It's going to be a wonderfully awesome intro for the last call. So,
Right. Okay. And who's next, Johnny?
I'm looking forward to hearing the finished product.
Look, he's giving me that look, man. It makes me uncomfortable when a black man looks at me
Why
that
is
way.
the black community so anti-gay? Why is that? The black community as a whole is just anti-black, anti-gay.
Are you kidding me?
No, they really are. Aren't they? Would you agree with that, Trojo?
That's a poll that I've never really taken.
Well, like when
poll he's never taken.
That's not what I've heard. When Prop 8 was shot down in California, the two main reasons why it was shot down was because of the amount of money the Mormon Church spent in advertising money to get it shot down, and also because of the large African American vote that went against the gay and lesbian rights in California. So I just saw you might have input from your upbringing why you might have thought that was true.
I mean, just from my upbringing, from a religious standpoint, I mean, it's just not something I believe in. I mean, for no other reason. Stroking. I mean, just for no other reason.
But you're okay with anal sex with a woman, right? I'm just curious.
Wow.
I'm just trying to draw a correlation here. You're okay with anal sex with a woman?
That's what she wants.
Which is against religion.
That's right. Sodomy is bad juju in the Bible. But I'm just saying. I'm just drawing a correlation. We won't get
It's
into that
not something
conversation.
that I push. It's not something I have to have.
So we were talking about why our cornerback was suspended. By the way,
Yeah.
here's the reason why he was suspended. Paul,
It was smoking pot, wasn't it?
Well, but there's more to it than that. So here's what happened. He used to play for the Denver Broncos. Mm-hmm. When he left the Denver Broncos, when you leave, you're still required to pass drug tests in case you get re-signed. He left and went to the CFL, playing in the CFL. The NFL sent out a notice asking him to come in to pass a test. Well, he didn't get it. Why didn't he get it? Because he was in Canada playing in the CFL.
Right.
He didn't show up for the blood test. Because of that, they automatically put him on level 3. What level 3 means is if you fuck up again, you're automatically suspended for a year. So instead of a 4-game suspension, because you previously missed a drug test, you get a year suspension. Well, he didn't just fuck off a blood test. He was playing in Canada for the CFL.
Yeah, he wasn't a part of the NFL, so I mean, the NFL rules don't apply to me. I'm not a part of your system.
But he's agreed to that in a collective bargaining agreement. He's agreed that if he's going to come back to the NFL, he needs to be able to come back and pass a. He has, but it's illogical to say you're playing for another league. Stop playing for that league, fly down here on your own dollar, and take a test, and then fly back up to practice with your team in the middle of their season. It doesn't make any sense. So that's what he's basing the appeal on. If he wins the appeal, then he'll miss 4 games. Guess how many games the Seahawks have left this year
4 games.
after this game? 4. So it's they're going to be fine.
Yeah, he'll be back.
And they'll get Earl Thomas back with one.
Not Earl Thomas.
I mean
Walter Thurman.
Walter Thurman. Sorry.
Why is it that with 4 games, this is the second year in a row now with 4 games left, we're talking about key players having problems with shit. What is this?
At the very end of the season, imagine that.
Yeah, it's because when they drug test, they do certain teams at certain times of the year. I think is what it comes down to. It's a routine. It's a pattern.
But the problem,
hey, turn my computer back on. By the way,
problem with that, if it's in a routine, you would know that. Hey, I'm about ready to get tested. I mean, I would think they would have to do it randomly.
Well, you would think, but apparently it escapes some people.
but let's be honest.
I don't know what else to say to that. You're right.
Why does the NFL care if players are smoking pot anyway?
Exactly, especially in Seattle.
Yeah.
Come on, it's legal.
It's not exactly a performance-enhancing drug.
I would think it would make you more likely to want to sit on the couch and gain weight.
You're like, if you're Coach Kell, you're like, hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. Get off the goddamn bench.
That's right. So anyway, that's what he's fighting.
Watching those late night Jack commercials for the late night.
That's why.
Put the fucking Doritos down, okay?
That's why he's playing tomorrow night. Is because of the appeal.
Who's playing tomorrow night?
Our suspended quarterback is playing tomorrow night.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's still injured. He's just off the physically unable to perform. He's off the injured reserve list.
I thought the last word I heard is that he was going to play.
Oh, he popped his groin muscle
I don't know. I thought I heard he was going to play.
There's no chance of him playing tomorrow night. He ain't going to be good to go for another couple of weeks at the very minimum. And by the way, you know who else isn't probably playing tomorrow night is Percy Harvin.
I heard that.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, actually. That really kind of hurts.
Yep.
Nah, it's all right. We've done really
like I said,
hurts, not a death knell. Hurts.
As I've said,
don't even go
doing
there.
My pick.
Leave it alone.
I know you picked
all good things come to an end.
Yeah, just not our win streak tomorrow night.
That's right.
I'm just saying.
I just think that I think that they beat the Saints and then they lose to the Niners next week.
No.
Not that I want it to happen that way. Not that I'm rooting for it. I think that they're not going to go 15-1. They're gonna,
How do you know?
They're going to drop a game in there somewhere.
You don't know.
I just
all the way this year. All the way.
You don't know.
No, I believe they're going to go all the way. I just think that
you don't know.
Listen, the Giants won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, and they were 9-7 when they win the playoffs. I think it doesn't matter if you drop a game here or there, and I think that losing a game is.
That was it. We dropped our game. We're done.
I think that losing a game here or there is good to keep them motivated.
I have to agree with Trey. We did it. We dropped our game. We're done. That's it.
Fellas,
no more.
nobody believe in their team more than I believe in my team. But let's just face it.
But the rest of us have more reason to have faith.
The two teams that are going to be coming. What? Hanging your head on what? Hanging your head on what?
Let me ask you a question.
When did Seattle get good? This year? Last year? Besides that, what can you hang your head on?
Last time the Cowboys were good.
Hold on. Cowboys is habitual mediocre.
Hold on.
Cowboys have been a habitual mediocre team. We know that Dallas is going to be 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, 8-8.
I hate to be the one to point out the obvious.
Please do.
But your opinion about when Seattle got good is so not relevant
and biased.
It's just yes, but it's the idea that whole thing, and I hear this from a lot of people.
Right,
Seattle ain't got no Super Bowl, bro. What the difference does that make? It makes zero difference. Only thing that matters is how good they are this year.
They're good, but let's just
no. They're great.
The teams that they are, they're not great. They're not great. They're good. They're not great.
Really?
They're good. They're not great. Sorry, they're not great. I haven't seen the greatness out of them yet. I have not.
What are you watching?
Have not seen the greatness that
you're
can
watching the
be
locker room
Seattle.
Stuff afterwards, right? That's all you're seeing.
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, okay. I'm going to give you credit for that. Go ahead.
Now, here's the thing. If they can perform and they can beat these next two teams,
that's what my wife said one night.
The way
you can perform,
especially a team that's driven by a guy who's very much accomplished, Drew Brees, who get up for these teams like the 10-1s that love to break their hearts, then I may give them a little bit more credit. But I'm sorry, they've played some good teams. They've played some good games. But they're going to get a serious test. Drew Brees ain't somebody to
Drew Brees
is
going to go home crying.
Okay.
He's going to get spanked.
Again, as a person who really believes in his team, trust me, I understand how you feel right now. God knows. God knows. God knows. I am a hardcore, diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. Will never go against them. But I'm just stating the obvious right now. Hey, Drew Brees wants it. He wants it, and he wants to show. He wants to show everybody he is still the man.
By the way, you said
wants to show everybody.
You said beat the next two teams. Remember, we've already beaten San Francisco. In fact, we crushed them.
Right,
29-3.
Right.
The Panthers. We beat them in week 1 of the season on the road.
Right, that's sure. Sure as hell not the same Panthers team right now, though.
How is it not the same Panthers team? They've played consistently this way the whole year. In fact, I would think it was the exact same Panthers team.
No, they haven't.
Why are you so unwilling to give the Seahawks any credit at all?
I give Seahawks.
They're an okay team. Let me ask you a question.
I give Seahawks plenty of credit.
Trey, Tony Romo, Russell Wilson. Who do you take?
Dude, Russell Wilson.
Thank
all
you.
day long.
DeMarco Murray or Marshawn Lynch? Who do you take?
Lynch.
Thank you very much. Seahawk receivers or Dallas Cowboy receivers? Even though Des Bryant is a fucking beast.
Hey, listen. In Trojo's defense, can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Does Dallas actually have real receivers?
Besides Des Bryant, no.
Oh, just checking.
Thank you.
No, Terrence Williams is
Zach
coming on
Miller or
great.
Jason Witten?
Okay, all right.
This year, Zach Miller. Jason Witten hasn't been
Okay.
playing well this year.
Okay.
Dude, stop! You're getting him upset.
Yeah. No, you no.
We don't need
No,
Tro going postal here. brother.
That wasn't upset me, but that's just outright asinine if you're going to take Zach Miller over Jason Witten. Period.
Witten's not having a good year this year. He's on the downside of his career. He's not posted good numbers this year. I've got him on one of my fantasy teams, and my backup quarterback was Zach Miller. I switched him out. Yardage and touchdowns is strongly in Miller's favor.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. Who's got a better defense?
Well, everybody knows Dallas defense sucks.
Okay, so
and you got rid of Rob Ryan.
Again, like I said, I'm not saying. Sorry, stop. Pause. I'm not saying that Seattle's not a good team. I didn't say that.
You won't say they're a great team.
I'm not going to say they're a great team.
But they are.
You will at the end of the year.
I mean, seriously. Look through their record. Who have they really played?
Everybody.
Who have they really played? I mean, let's see. San Francisco at the beginning of the season, yeah, they crushed San Francisco, and everybody knew San Francisco wasn't going to be the same
There
team.
you go. Yep.
I tell you what, if they can put up that same performance, and they crush the Saints, I would be the first one to stand in here and say, "Yep, they got a great team this year." I would be the first one to admit it.
So if we win tomorrow night, you'll come on air next Sunday
I will come
and say
on here.
Seattle's a great
Seattle
team.
has a great team this year.
Okay.
I will be the
that?
first one to say it.
You got that, Dez? You write that down?
That needs to be.
You need to put that out there.
I would be the first one to say it, but I'm sorry.
The Cowboys fan will come on air. Seattle wins tomorrow night and say Seattle has a great team.
You got to understand, I am not anti-Seattle. I am not anti-Seattle. Matter of fact, I would say Seattle probably my second favorite team. Hell, I live up here in the area. Bottom line is, they still. I just haven't seen. Haven't seen enough.
Let me just say, I'm a total douche waffle, and Witten is dominating Zach Miller. I just wanted to. I was wrong. I'll own that.
I'm like, what?
Their yards per reception is about the same, but Witten's got twice as many touchdowns and more than twice as many yards. So.
Well, that's only one guy though, so it's okay.
Yeah, but okay. So congratulations, your tight end is better. Trojan, you have a better tight end.
Wow. Thanks.
Now, I wouldn't make comments like that if Paul didn't have music playing behind it, but since Paul does, he can't use it for a
He's
promo.
got
It's
Goldberg playing.
It's perfect. Perfect. It's outstanding.
Goldberg.
All right, 253-617-1440. I got a question for you guys. For those of you that are friends on my Facebook page, you'll see that I've made repeated posts about people posting stupid shit on their Facebook pages.
Yes.
Yep.
So
you have.
So here's my question.
Repeated.
And we're just gonna rotate this around the room. We're gonna discuss this ad nauseum. Trey, if you're gonna talk, you need to make your mic a little hotter too, because you're a little quiet. So here's the question: Where do we draw the line on idiot comments on Facebook? Because I'm of the belief that you can post if you want about yourself as much as you want. I'm having a great day? Fine. I'm having a bad day? Fine. My diarrhea is runny and yellow? Fine. It's about you. But when you personally attack other people on your Facebook page, I think it is asinine and stupid. Now, I know people that are attacking their exes or their current spouses or their former best friends or their current best friends or whatever, and they intentionally just say the meanest possible shit on Facebook that they can possibly come up with for nothing other than the intent of A, to hurt, and B, to draw lines. So I've decided that I'm now going to become the Facebook sheriff. And I'm going to call people out anytime it happens. Now, so my question is, at what point do we draw the line with that? Who's first?
I'll do it.
Go ahead, Paul.
I'm looking at it, look on his face, and I can tell Tro has something profound he wants to say. You're a fucking idiot.
Am I
listen,
really?
Listen, first of all, part of your post was... Can we just read it? Can we read your post?
Yeah, I have to
Can
go
you pull
find
it up? Yeah, pull it up for us and read it, because
I got to find it. When was it? I think I wrote it
because I think what you did was you argued against the very thing that you did.
No, I didn't name names.
Doesn't matter.
I think people can write whatever they want to, but I think when they start naming names, I think it's an issue.
Okay, listen.
When you make it clear who
Are you
going to
let me talk? We let you talk.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You got to make your point.
When you make it clear who you're talking about is when I have an issue.
Yeah, but everybody that's on your goddamn page knew who the hell you were talking about, so you just looked like you lacked the courage to talk about it and say the person's name out front.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody fucking knew you were talking about Mary Hoffman.
Hey! No, we're not talking about names on this show.
No, but it was Mary Hoffman that you were talking about.
No, it was not necessarily. There's more than just that one person that does it.
Yeah, listen.
And stop naming that name, please. I'm not trying to air other people's dirty laundry.
We're not talking about their dirty laundry. We're just talking about a specific incident. What I'm saying is that your issue, your entire issue...
Yeah, he didn't know. Thanks, motherfucker.
Your entire issue was about naming people, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think my issue in that post was I don't think you attack your husband or your spouse on your page.
But I've seen you do it.
No, I've never attacked my wife on my page.
No, but I've seen you attack people by name. I've attacked people. Everybody goes on Facebook at some point or another.
I can't bring it up, by the way.
And has attacked somebody by name.
I won't agree to that because I've never attacked anybody by name, even though I did get a restraining order based on
really the internet. That's what the internet is. That's what it's all about.
Listen.
I've never attacked anybody by name except when I pick fights with you.
My point is that you have the right to your freedom of speech. You have the right to your freedom of expression. You have the right to say whatever the hell you want to say. And how dare you or anybody else go out there and say, you don't really have the right to do that. It really bothers me when you go out there and you make your comments and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Everybody has the right to do it, dude. You don't have the right to tell people that they don't have the right to do it. In fact, shame on you for even suggesting people shouldn't go out there and say whatever the hell they have on their mind. Now, having said that, if you are so goddamn just hell-bent on coalition building to make everybody hate your fucking husband, who's a fucking douchebag, who by the way, is just... I'm not talking...
You're speaking in general.
I'm speaking
in
general.
Specifically.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Mary Hoffman's comment.
Stop!
Because
stop?
No, I'm not going to stop because I own my comments.
Jesus.
I own my comments. So why don't you let me finish my comments? See, what you just did is exactly the problem with your comment.
Right back to her that we were talking about her on the show.
No, because I'm making my comment.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? Her comments were specifically designed to drive a wedge, to elicit a response in reaction to the individual that she was speaking about, her husband. Okay? Now, do you have a problem with that? Clearly you do. Do you have a right to have a problem with that? Clearly you do. Okay?
Right.
Does she have a right to make those comments? Clearly she does. She also has to accept the fact that if she goes out there and makes those comments, that she also has to deal with the ramifications of that some people will coalition build with her, because that's the only reason you make those comments publicly. It is. It's the only reason. You make those comments publicly on a forum like Facebook because you want other people to be drawn to your plight. You want them to accept you, love you, put your arms around you, and tell you what kind of a great person you are, how you've never done anything wrong, and everything's okay, and it's not your fault. That's the only goddamn reason you make those comments.
Yes.
It is. There's no other reason. Okay? So, make your comments. Go ahead, make your comments. But understand that when you do it, you're going to piss people off that are on the other side of the fence, or maybe people that are completely neutral. You're going to not only coalition build and bring people into your circle, but you're also going to make people pissed off at you and think that you're a bitch. You will.
Well.
Am I not right? As a matter of fact, I know I'm right. I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't know that I was right. I am saying what you all are thinking. Okay, even Dez, who's waving out there.
Well, now hold on. Here's the deal, and we'll come to the word of the week in a second. Here's the deal. The deal is this: I don't believe that it's to be a bitch. I think sometimes people do things out of hurt or out of anger or whatever. I don't think it's just to be a bitch. I think people that are hurting do things to hurt other people.
That's what I said. Bitch.
But no, I don't think it's necessarily a bitch. I think people that are hurting do things to lash out to the people that hurt them.
Yes, it makes you a bitch.
I think it's a knee-jerk reaction. I think men do it, women do it, whatever.
Yes, and if you're a man, you're still a bitch.
I still stand by what I said before, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you legally have the right to do it?
Yes.
Yeah, fine, you do. But just because I legally have the right to stick my dick everywhere I want to, it doesn't mean it's a great idea.
Well, there are consequences.
Right. Well, yeah. And listen, it's like just
own the consequences. That's my point.
Right, and that's all I'm saying. Just understand that if you do that, you're putting your friends and mutual friends in a bad position.
Yeah,
You're
you didn't
making
own the
people draw
consequences
sides.
with your comments.
Sure, I did.
No, you didn't. In point of fact,
if I could bring it up, I would. But I'm not able to go backwards.
In fact, you tried to play like you
should
were not
be able to go
referring.
back in your Facebook history.
I can't.
Yeah, he can.
The computer won't scroll down. It goes to. Oh, actually, hold on. More recent stories.
Yeah,
All right.
No kidding.
Well, no, the computer last week wouldn't let me go backwards
Anyway,
at all, so I'll go find it.
The point is you own it. Whatever you have to say, just own it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So don't pussyfoot around it. Don't dance around it. Be a man or a woman and own it.
No, see, it's not going back any further than this. It's
on
not
top of
bringing
that,
it.
have the balls to say it to the person you're talking about, or at least say it where they can see it too. Don't do that shit behind some closed bullshit.
Well, I don't have a problem with you saying it in an open forum. What I'm saying is don't hide behind this. Well, I didn't say your name.
Well,
when everybody knows who the hell you're talking about, just say it.
Okay.
Just say it and own it. Be an adult. And I'm just I understand that you were trying to make a very vague point because you are sick of your friends who are in marital relationships airing their dirty laundry on Facebook.
Yes, and it's not just the one person you referred to either. There's multiple people that I know that are going through marital issues.
Yeah, but
all of them take it onto Facebook and they use it as an
So
opportunity.
what?
Well, no, here's
they
the
have
thing.
a right to do that if they want to.
Now,
but they also have to suffer the consequences.
Here's
for
the thing I hate. Here's what I hate. Guy and a girl are married. They get into a marital spat. They bash each other incessantly on Facebook. They air all of their dirty laundry. Then magically they fix the fucking relationship, and they think their mutual friends aren't going to have a tainted view of each other based on the shit that they've now spewed out.
Why
there.
are you worried about what other people go through in their relationships?
No, the point is they put it all out there. He does this to me. She does that to me.
That's not your business.
No, what I'm telling you is they make it your business, and then they're
No, they
surprised.
don't.
Yes, they
let
do.
me finish. They make it your business when they put it all over their Facebook, and then they're surprised when your view of them or their partner has changed based on
That's their
what
problem.
they put out there. That's all I'm
right,
saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're being sensitive ass fucking pussies. Listen, you got it. So what? So what?
Exactly.
I mean, you're like
They're
you
the
guys.
ones that are crying about it later.
Both of you were like, oh, then they're surprised. Who gives a fuck? Really, seriously, do you care?
I'm not. I'm just
do you
saying
care?
I'm tired of them coming back
Right,
and bitching
right.
about the fact of the matter.
I'm just telling you,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Put whatever you want out there.
You're wasting your energy worrying about what they think. They don't pay your bills. They don't live your life.
No,
they
I'm
don't
just
go
tired
to
of hearing it
to
from
the.
them. I don't care what they think.
Right. I understand.
There's very few people that I care about what they
A
think.
lot of people actually, are saying exactly what you're saying. You're like 99% of the populace. Then there's the 1% who are incredibly intelligent, like myself, who say you need to stop worrying about it.
Wow.
It doesn't. This isn't a thing. I'm being very honest here, in the sense when I say you guys need to stop worrying about other people's perception of what you think about whatever they have to say. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
Does it make sense, or am I speaking over you? Okay.
No, it totally makes sense.
Okay.
It totally makes sense. Listen, I'm just saying that.
You're still going back trying to find his post.
trying to find the
You
fucking
see this
post.
tray? He's like going, click, God damn it. Click, God damn it.
He'll find it eventually. Okay, all I got to say
No, I
is
can't
that
find
If you'd
it.
stop
It's
making
not fucking
47
there.
posts per day, you wouldn't have to go
he just
back
make
so
a lot
per
of posts.
hour.
He make a lot of posts, but it's okay. You know what?
You know what?
You have the right to express yourself and write
I
exactly
will
what you
continue to
want on
express
your
myself
on
whatever the
your
fuck I
wall.
want to.
So
say
I
what
just
you
don't
want to
name
say.
people by name.
Just don't name names.
And I feel like I should make a public apology to my daughter's mom because I have roasted her by name on my page, and I feel like I should apologize for that, so I'm not a hypocrite. So,
your daughter, your son's mom.
I've never
People
roasted
on the
I've
ferry.
never roasted
Yeah.
my son's mom.
People on the ferry.
I don't roast people on the ferry by name.
Not by name.
But I should.
Oh my God.
Josh Brown.
Especially the guy with the dreads that wears Crocs on the ferry. Fucking stop, man.
The Scots, the French,
Stop, the French.
Japanese. Listen, there's
I'm
there's
just gonna write a letter to the French
list
embassy.
of people here that we can go down, Kevin.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
do you
Strip?
guys?
Real quick.
Yeah.
We need to do the word of the week for
Yes.
people to call in before we run out of time this week.
All right. If you know the word of the week from last week, call in now, 253-617-1440. It's your opportunity to win
Up to
$20,000. You can win up to $20,000. Just call in now at 253-617-1440. Give us the word O the week.
word O the week.
The word of the week. And
Word of the week.
you call in, give us the word of the week, and we'll send out to you 10 Count them 10.
No,
Washington State Lottery tickets. Each ticket, the opportunity to win up to $20,000, courtesy of your friends here.
God damn it! He turned my computer
at
off
Outlaw Radio
again.
Network.
So that brings up the next part of our social media.
And what part would that be?
Talking part is
wait. Before we wrap this, I don't agree with you.
Great.
I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
I think that if you are in a relationship with somebody, you have a responsibility to the partner that you're with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it should be against the law or that it's illegal, but from a moral tinge, you and your wife have a marital issue. It is not something that gets broadcast to everybody and their mother on Facebook. It's not something you post out there because you have her family members on your page. She has your family members on her page. It's not something you put all of them in the middle of. You two should handle it like an adult.
Kevin, you're off tangent. That's irrelevant.
No, but that's what I'm talking about. You don't handle your stuff in a public forum. If you're married,
No, you just don't want people to put it out there in a public forum. My point, it doesn't matter that you don't think they should do that. That's my point to you, Kevin.
Okay.
Your point about it, your thought that you shouldn't do this.
Right.
That an individual shouldn't
Oh
put
my
this
God.
out there.
You guys are like women. Are you still talking about the same thing?
You notice I haven't even really tried to join into this thing.
Hey, Strip, can you show me where the gay conversation quote
There's
is?
a gay conversation button over there. Gay conversation.
Hold on. In all seriousness, I get what you're saying, but that is your opinion. And the point here is that a person can go post whatever they want. It doesn't matter that you don't want them to. Okay, that's a self-serving, self-righteous attitude that you've taken.
That's Kevin right there, isn't it?
And it is, the point is that it just doesn't matter.
Okay,
fair
enough.
It doesn't. All right.
Fair
So
enough.
if somebody wants to post it, let them post it, but they have to live with the consequences. And if the
That's true,
consequences are that you, Kevin, makes a comment and you say, I really hate it when my friends post this stuff. It's really inappropriate. Well, then you know what? Don't get pissed because you suggested that it was inappropriate. That's also your opinion, and you have every right to say that. And they don't have the right to get pissed at you for expressing your opinion.
Just remember, I am the hero that Facebook deserves.
Just understand what they really gotta understand is when he's saying you gotta own up to what you post. I'm just going to go back to my own personal experience. Oh, by the way, I no longer have a restraining order on me. It elapsed, but it was used when I posted, and I didn't even use the guy's name in the post, but everybody knew who I was talking about.
Go West, young man.
Yeah, they pulled it up. And they used it against me in court. Hence the reason why, and that's why the judge said, based off of this post, is why I'm going to grant his restraining order because the video didn't help either. But because the video itself, the woman said you can't tell this is him based off the way he was walking. However, the post says that you had planned on doing this and it was premeditated. So what I'm saying is they have to watch what they say, especially if you're going through a divorce or something like that, because it can be used against you. So
absolutely,
watch what you say.
Absolutely, social media, things that you post online, all of that stuff.
can
If you
be
make a
used.
choice to post it on Facebook, that's in the public domain. It's out there for everybody to see.
Everybody uses it now.
I think I need another restraining order. Wes, I'm coming home.
So, did you have another topic you wanted to
Just
bring up?
joking.
We have this
Just
week's word of the week
joking. I'm
coming up
just
shortly.
playing.
by the
Yes,
way.
we have this week's word of the week coming up, and
Again, if you know last week's word of the week, call in now at 253-617-1440, and you can win your opportunity to win up to $20,000.
this is actually a topic of discussion.
Yes.
Without mentioning names, because I want to try to follow Kevin's
When I said I
mantra
didn't
in
want
this
to
one.
mention names, Paul's like,
No, because we're on air right now, and this is a generalized question as a
Yes.
result of something that had occurred. So the idea here is that, let's say, for example, you were to get engaged.
yes.
Would you find it appropriate for all of your friends and family to find out through a Facebook post? Or would you like to at least call your family members and tell them personally?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck everybody in here. You know what? Because I'm not the one that posted it on Facebook. So y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Wait, I didn't
All right?
say anything about
So-
anything.
Why are you so
we're just-
defensive? Nobody
yeah,
mentioned your name. Nobody said anything about you.
I'm talking about you two. Okay? When somebody's I'm not you directly.
How did it go down? How did you propose?
Don't worry. You're black. You
Might as well fucking tell it now.
Now I feel offended that I didn't get a fuck you.
So,
how did you propose?
Look, the fact of the matter is,
You might as well tell it now. Tell the story now.
It was a mutual decision.
A mutual decision.
There's no such motherfucking thing.
Yeah, there is.
She basically said, no,
So it's
nookie.
like, we should get married. I don't think we should. Well, you know what? Now to come to think about it, we probably should.
Don't you hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
It's a much longer. It's a lot more drawn out than that.
Strip, just answer this question.
What?
Did she play Beyonce's song? If you like it, you better put a ring.
Nope.
You should have put a ring. on
If
it.
you like it, you better put a ring on it.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. No, not actually at all. Actually, it was my idea.
But did you not think that when you did that, she would put it all over Facebook?
It was my idea.
I'm not saying that you put it on Facebook, but didn't you know that when it was formally official that you guys were engaged, that she'd put it all over Facebook, and that maybe you should make a phone call to your family and let them know before?
To be honest, I don't really care if my family knows right off the bat. No offense.
Wow.
No offense. It's not the top of my priority list to be like, hey, yeah, guess what? Before you find out on Facebook, I got other shit to do.
Is she home?
I got to make sure shit goes right for the show every week. So.
Oh yeah, so it's the show's fault. He didn't bother to call anybody and tell
I got
him.
a hot tub I got to fix. I got yard work to do. I'm not working right now, so I'm using my time better.
Then just making one simple 30-second phone call.
That's not one 30-second phone call.
You could have sent out one Facebook message to everybody all at once.
That's two brothers,
or
two
let alone
sisters,
it's just one blast text to your
a
family
mother,
members.
a father.
No, your dad's dead.
No, well, okay, stepfather. It doesn't matter. It's not one 30-second phone call because you know what happens when I call every single person in his family?
Yeah, it would have been
besides
torturous.
probably you and Sean.
Yeah.
Is oh my god, really? How'd you do it? Blah 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 blah. 30 minutes later,
you could have sent out a text.
Yeah, you really.
And then it turns into you know what happened actually? I got phone call.
We don't.
I got phone call after phone call after phone.
From who?
Oh, it's congratulate everybody.
Not your family.
Oh, I did. I did. Unfortunately, and those phone calls last forever.
Really?
Is your girl here?
Did your older brother call you incessantly?
No, but you texted it to me
Once.
Yeah.
How long did that take you to read it?
Besides you and Sean,
we're your brothers.
Yeah,
we're your only two brothers. That only leaves your mom and your sister.
And my other sister, your wife.
Really?
Yeah.
And did she call you?
No.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So who called you? Your mom?
Yeah, I got calls from friends and.
Yeah.
Because your mom finding out off from a third party that you're engaged is a really great
you didn't
fucking
even
idea.
I didn't even think about your mom, man. That's out of line.
No, come on.
Hey, by the way, can I say one thing, though? There is a quick way to get me off your back about this.
What?
Who's the minister performing the ceremony?
We're not getting married anytime soon, so I don't know.
But who's going to be the minister performing the ceremony when you do get married?
I don't know.
Who are you planning on at this time?
I don't know. There's a black guy sitting in the room that looks pretty promising.
Thank you very much.
Why? Because he walks with a limp.
Even see over the pulpit.
Hey, I don't want to be accused of being racist, so
he'd steal the rings.
Look at it on the bright side. If the bank approves my offer on this property, you're going to have a
wouldn't steal
beautiful
the
place
rings.
right over the water to have the wedding.
I'd pawn them. They know exactly where they're at.
I would love to have a choir, a black gospel choir at my wedding.
Why they got to be black, motherfucker?
Huh?
Why they got to be black?
You never been to a black gospel church, man?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Nobody gets down like those black gospel churches, man.
Yeah, but then you got to have a lot of fried chicken at the wedding.
I hate that too.
Why?
That's cheap.
Why does a gospel choir have to be black?
Just bring them to come.
Because white people don't believe in gospel.
As gossip.
Can I be honest with you, though? I think you're right to be mad at him.
I'm not mad at him. I'm actually not mad at him.
No, I
I'm
would be
just giving
mad
him
if my
shit.
brother got engaged and was the brother that I liked and he got engaged, and I didn't hear about it, and I've had to find out about it on Facebook. I was a little hurt when I found it. Yeah, and actually, you know how I found out? I found out from Susan, who does the show before ours. She called me to ask me a question about my son and where he works and all that, and I talked to her, and she said, "Oh, by the way, did you hear about Strip and Sarah?" And I'm like,
actually, that's pretty similar to how I found out.
I'm like,
I was like,
no.
have you looked at your Facebook page? And I was like,
no.
well,
What are you talking about? They're engaged, and I literally laughed.
Yeah, right.
yeah, and monkeys are flying out of my ass. And she's like, "No, it's all over Facebook." And I go to Caleb's page, and there's nothing nothing there.
There was nothing on
Nothing on
Caleb's
Sarah's
page.
page.
Caleb didn't post a fucking thing.
I go to Sarah's page and there's a ring, and I'm finally engaged.
I saw it on Caleb's
But
page.
you know what?
I didn't see it.
It answered the one question that he would never answer.
What?
Does he love her?
No, it doesn't.
It does not.
It answered.
Come on, you're black. You know that being married doesn't mean that. That's a joke. He's going to kill me, isn't he?
How do you like a Marine up your ass?
No, that doesn't mean that I love her.
Do you love her, Strip?
That could just mean that I'm desperate. Depends how you look at it.
He's like, I got a brain tumor, man. I want to get hitched before I die.
Do you love her, Strip?
Wow.
Good night, guys.
Do you love her? Hey, Tro. Tro, would you go upstairs and see if she's here? I think we should have her as a guest on the show.
She's
Not
here
Tro.
because she's got the baby.
Yeah, no, she's off limits tonight. She's actually got a friend with her right now, so
She's off limits. Like that's ever stopped me from asking an appropriate question. How many times has Paul
Did you really
Dent-
just say she was off limits?
How many times has Danger Boy or Lurch been here with a new girl and been like, "This girl's off limits. I really like
she's
her."
upstairs with a friend having a good time. I'm not going to drag her down.
Oh, she's upstairs with a
she's
friend.
upstairs with
Yeah.
the friend.
Is the friend single?
No, she's married.
Well, ta-da.
To a guy or a girl?
Mikey Malone posted on his Facebook page on Saturday night. Here's what he says. The one thing I learned this weekend, the wedding ring makes for a better hand job. That's what he posted on his Facebook page. I'm not sure what the fuck that means. I'm not sure how that helps.
I know exactly what that means.
And my response to that was, I thought you learned that 10 years ago. But
Oh, my
whatever.
God.
God.
All right. Desi, do you have a word of the week this week? We did not get a winner, so the 10 tickets will carry over to next week.
So that'd be 30 tickets now, right?
No, we're not carrying them over that many tickets. We're just doing 10 tickets.
You don't have to ask me if I have the word of the week. I will always have the word.
It's a segue. I know you're prepared. I wouldn't ask. But in
really?
radio, listen, consider this today's lesson.
Oh, consider this
down
your
in
warning.
Say here's today's word of the week. You don't
Write
have to
this
say,
down
"Do
in
you
your
have the
journal
word
of the things
week?"
you learned in radio today.
I think she's telling you how she wants you to segue.
Well, when I work for her, Desi, do you have a word of the week for this week?
No, I don't. I guess I'm unprepared.
What's the word of the week?
The word of the week is douchebag.
What's the word of the week, you venomous vagina? Go ahead.
Okay, cocksucker.
Cocksucker is the word of the
No, that's
week.
not the word of the week.
What's the word of the week?
Douche waffle.
Misophenia?
What is it?
Misophonia. Sorry. Is the disorder in which a person experiences excessive anger towards those who smack their food or breathe too heavily. Like K-Dog does all the time.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, exactly.
Read that again. Read that again. Turn your mic up a tiny bit. Oh, I don't like you have it said.
Wrong one. Sorry. Wrong one.
Did you say smack their food? She said smack their food. I'm thinking smacking their food.
I'm just reading what it says.
No, I know, but you said smack their food, and I was thinking
That's
they're
what
smacking
it
their
says.
food.
It says who smacked
Like,
their
why the
food or
fuck would you
breathed too
slap
heavily.
your food, man?
Oh my
What is
gosh,
up with
Trojan,
that?
stop. I really hate that.
Okay, go ahead. What's the word again?
Misophonia.
Misophonia.
Yes.
Hey, make my computer hot for me, Trey.
You must really love it when they smack the food and breathe heavy.
It's so annoying.
What about women that make noises like that when they're performing oral sex?
I doubt that really bothers you guys.
I'm like, bitch, can you keep it down? Go ahead, give us the definition again.
It's the disorder in which a person experiences excessive anger towards those who smack their food or breathe too heavily.
Misophonia.
Yes.
All right, how many people suffer from misophonia in the room right now? Desi, anybody else?
Everybody else doesn't mind when people breathe
I've
heavy or
learned-
chew with their mouth open. That's like the two most annoying things ever.
I've learned that if a girl does that in the middle of oral sex, if you just slap her on the back of the head, she'll
Then
learn.
I hope she bites your dick off.
She'll learn. She'll learn. Trey?
Now, if you slap her head like that and everything else, isn't it at that point is when you should be able to stand up and just scream Mortal Kombat and just go at it? I mean, shouldn't that be the point right there?
Mortal Kombat! Finisher! Oh my God! Our listener in Kingston is like, what's Mortal Kombat? I don't understand. What is Mortal Kombat?
Liu Kang.
Finisher. All right. All right. Do we have any other topics? Paul, anything else you want to bring up tonight? Besides your inconsiderate brother who got engaged and didn't tell you?
Well, first here's what I will say. Oh my God. I'm very happy for him. I absolutely love Sarah to death. I'm pleased and excited that he finally grabbed the scrotum, the balls, whatever you want to call it, in order to ask her. I really want to welcome her to the family and give her one small piece of advice. Don't ever fucking do something like that again, because it's incredibly disrespectful and hurtful. But other than that, I'm wonderfully pleased that they are finally engaged and things are going to go in the right direction and everything's going to look up. And I think it's wonderful and I love them to death. And congratulations to them.
Yeah, congratulations to them both. I think whether he let you know or not, I think just my own.
What, you knew? Mother.
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey, you know.
You knew?
The black man always knows.
We know. No, actually, I didn't know. I found out the same way everybody else found out, but I think he maybe should have at least called his mom. You know, I mean, nobody else.
You would think,
because you tell your mom, the word gets out quick. Even if your mom call you and say, "Oh my God, Caleb's engaged," so you'd have felt a little bit better. It would have came from a family member not finding out. I mean,
to me, it doesn't matter to me. The only issue for me with it was that he should have let. They should have let.
It's like finding out a family member died on Facebook, man.
They should have let their moms know before they made it public to the world, so that the way their moms didn't find out second or third hand.
Right.
That's the bottom line. That's a respect issue towards your mothers.
Right.
That's
remember a few years back when you know how I found out that my brother died.
Right.
I mean,
tragic.
People hadn't even, the family hadn't even let me know. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and all of a sudden, I see this thing, rest in peace, and I'm like, what? You know, it is one of those shocking things to find out something, you know, dramatic over Facebook, and everybody else is talking about it, and you know, the family members haven't even had an opportunity to contact.
It's the epitome of disrespect on one level. You can understand an oversight, and sometimes oversights happen. Right. I get that, I do. And this, I think, and I give him shit and I give him grief about it, I think this was probably just an oversight until he came down and copped the attitude, I didn't post it on Facebook. Really? You knew it was there. You knew you did it. That's kind of a huge life-changing thing where, you know, I don't know, you just bringing a woman into the family, you know, of which a woman that nobody has an issue with and everybody loves to death, but it's one of those things where you still respect your family enough to come to your family and say, just thought I'd mention blah, 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 blah. You know, just saying. But, again, none of it really matters. It's all in the past, and it really never actually really mattered. Is she down here?
Yeah.
Put her on the goddamn microphone.
Get over there.
Get her on the microphone.
Come in here.
Yes, get in here.
Come in here. Come on.
You can come.
Where are you going?
Come in here.
Where's she going? What's the matter? You afraid to come on camera?
Come here, Sarah. You can sit on my lap.
Make her microphone hot. Make the microphone hot.
And why don't you put the microphone up so she doesn't have to crouch in that awkward position?
Yeah, she's
bending over like that is reserved for the honeymoon. What's up, dear?
Hi.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yes. Congratulations. Did you hear what we were talking about?
Kinda.
How did he ask?
What do you mean, kinda? How did he ask?
Okay, so.
Turn her mic up.
Hold on, let me turn the music off.
Oh, God.
Go ahead. How did he ask?
Okay, I knew he had it for a couple days, and he would hide it around the house and make me look for it, and it wouldn't be there. So each day I'd get more pissed off.
What?
He knows how I am, and he knows I'm really impatient. So
no, never would have guessed that.
Yeah. You're patient,
anyway,
all right.
So when I finally found it, he asked after I found it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that was cool. He made a nice hide and seek game.
Did you think about telling him no just to fuck back with him?
I did. I was like, I don't know.
Where did he pop the question? The photograph you guys posted made it look like it was the Yacht Club broiler, but we couldn't really tell.
Oh, no, he didn't ask at the Yacht Club. I was hoping he would, but he waited.
Okay, so you just took a picture there and you posted it. Okay.
No, Facebook tagged us at like 3 different like the most recent photos of us tagged together.
Oh, really?
Which was odd. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Facebook did it after you entered in the life-changing event type
Yes.
deal. Okay. Which actually I thought was pretty cool. Except for the fact none of his fucking family members knew. Other than that, it was incredibly wonderful, and you know we're just here. We're live on
It
air.
was a really odd date.
No,
like,
not
Gordon
so
went
much.
to the ER, Harm went to the ER. Like,
Yeah.
it was really odd. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't a great day to be like,
Hey,
oh, by the way.
Imagine how odd it was to be in the ER and go, huh? What? What the? Hello? Wait a second here. Harmed. Hey, darling, did you see this? What? No, I didn't know. What? You know? Oh my God. Okay, that's awesome. Wait, why didn't we know? Nobody told us. Wait, what? Yeah.
There's so many people to call. Like, I don't even know who to call.
No, there's not.
first.
There's two. Your mom
And his mom. And the message was spread like wildfire.
And then you just let it. Then you put it out there.
Let
and
me-
then
let me just say
Did
one
your-
thing.
What'd your mom say?
She
about fucking
said she was
time.
excited.
Yeah,
and happy.
that's freaking awesome.
So,
Now, hold on. When did he actually pop? When did you guys decide? When did he pop the question? He said it was Caleb said it was a mutual decision.
yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit more information would be really helpful.
I get the feeling she's not telling us something.
It's not a, like,
Marriage isn't a big deal. Is that what
We're-
you were going to say?
if we're going to be engaged for a while. It's not like we're engaged today and we're going to get married tomorrow.
Listen, you guys love each other. Well, you love him anyway. We couldn't get him to physically admit it.
What?
Yep, love that one.
Oh! Hey, I just want to remind you of one thing, Sarah. Actually, two things. One. As the woman in the relationship, all the marriage plans are yours. Okay, don't let him tell you otherwise.
Kevin
We know
really wants to be the minister.
I should be the minister.
I have been saving wine bottles for like centerpieces or like Pinterest crafts for like a year, and Caleb has told me I'm not allowed to collect anymore.
Well, that's because that's kind of like swim fan shit there.
But here's the other thing. I should be the minister.
No.
I should be
watch
the
it.
minister.
Okay.
I should be the officiant.
I know you are going to be.
Yes! Yes!
Because you
Yes!
know us so well.
That's awesome. And Sturp's behind you just shaking his head no.
Well, you're going to give Caleb a hard time, so I want that to
No,
happen.
no.
Awesome.
You
Thank
can
you.
give Caleb a hard time.
Caleb will be giving you a hard time.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you know a professional photographer you might be wanting to
Yes.
use for your
Yes.
wedding
Yes.
photography.
So we understand that you're upstairs having fun with a friend, and we did not want to drag you down here because Caleb made it very clear to us that you were not willing to come down and speak on air because you were having fun upstairs with
your friend.
with a friend.
With a friend.
Yeah,
Said y'all was having a lot of fun.
yeah, and that you did not want to come down
That
and
was a
talk
while
about this.
ago.
Oh, that was a while ago. So Caleb was full of shit and lying to us. See,
We lived together like 2 years ago. What happened in the shower doesn't matter now. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
hey, before she leaves, before you leave, Sarah, before you leave, we love you both. We couldn't be happier for the two of you.
And abso-freaking-lutely, congratulations.
And I couldn't be happier
Yes.
that I get to be the officiant. That
Yes.
makes me so happy. I'm gonna write very special vows.
It's awesome. And can we do this?
Oh,
Can we-
wait. While she's down here, Caleb, get on the mic. Get on the mic.
Do you know what's awesome?
Do you love her?
Sarah, that's
love her?
exactly what I was going to say. Sarah, Caleb, say it.
Get
Tell her
on
you
the
love
mic.
her.
Tell her you
You
love her.
just proposed
Say
to the
it.
goddamn girl.
Say
At least
it.
say publicly, say
Get on
you
the mic.
love her.
She's already
you love
upstairs. Don't start it yet. Don't start it yet.
No.
Hey,
Sarah,
Caleb, she's
we wanna
behind
hear
you.
him, we want to hear him say, I
do you
love
love her? Do you love her?
Say it,
He would
Caleb.
never admit it on
Say
the mic. Say it.
Say it. Say it. Be a man. Grab the microphone and say it.
She's telling you to say it too. She's pointing the microphone. She's like, bitch. You know that we should.
You do know that if you don't say it, you're not getting laid
You know what we should
anytime
do?
soon.
You know what we should do? Whoever is arranging the layout for the place, we should have like a section in the back, right, where we corral any of their exes who come and put them all the way in the back.
We do a video like they did for on Jerry Maguire.
Oh wait, turn her mic on. She's got something to say.
Let her say it.
Trey, turn the music
There's
down.
one problem with caging all the exes. Caleb has them all. So should we do like a Jello fight or?
I think Sarah's onto
Oh my
something
God.
here. There's one small problem with what Sarah said. I'm pretty sure you have at least one.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna send him an invite?
No.
Oh, we got.
Hey, this might be the first wedding I've ever gone to where the officiant might actually get laid.
We.
Is there a coat closet?
There's got to be a special invite sent to Georgia, right?
No.
Yeah, via UPS next day.
In the vows. Hey, in the vows.
Oh,
can I
speaking
say?
of which, by the way,
Hold on. In the vows, can I say? Does anybody here have just cause? Well, these two shall not be joined in holy matrimony, except for you, Am Bam. Shut the fuck up.
He will not. Well.
Can I say that?
You'd better point it. Hold on. First of all, you'd better not point at Am Bam about that. She's going to be in Alabama or wherever the hell she's in the
Wherever
deep
she
south.
is.
But you can point at Stasia and say that. That would be a good thing.
See,
So look at that look. Look at that look.
They never dated though.
Is Stasia going to
Which
be
is
invited?
worse.
Is Stasia going to be invited? Is Stasia going to be invited?
I don't care.
Oh,
It's
by
my
the way.
day. If they want to see me happy on my happiest day,
By the way.
then they can see it. I don't care.
Are you going to be one of those girls? Remember, what's the name of that show?
Bridezilla.
Bridezillas. Are you going to be one of the? Are you going to be a
No.
Bridezilla?
Yes.
Trey's like,
Yes.
Trey's like,
Can we make this a segment? Sarah, can we make this a segment on the show?
Oh,
If
Sarah's
things don't go my
wedding.
way, if I don't get what I want, then yes, I'll be a bride.
Wait a minute. Can we make this a segment on the show? Like when you go to get fitted, can one of us follow you with a video
I
camera?
would love that.
Can we do that? That would be fucking awesome.
I was actually hoping that Caleb would propose on the show so we'd have it like on video, but he didn't. So do you guys work on
Oh my,
that?
Sarah, you and I are going to talk this
yeah,
week.
we can work
this
on
out.
that right now. Caleb, come to the microphone and propose to her live on air.
Yes.
Live on air. Oh,
It's a
there it is.
Make it
Yeah,
a
come on, make it
reenactment.
official.
Make it a reenactment.
Make it a reenactment. Pull the ring out. Not happening, huh?
Not happening. Let's get him liquored up first.
Oh, by
right.
the way, Sarah, thank you so very much. Because guess who was the first person that saw that post that told it to me? D.
Yeah, and I'm waiting.
It was one of
I'm
these.
waiting.
No, it was one of these.
How far apart are our babies?
Excuse, about 2 weeks.
Okay, you have 2 weeks
But
from yesterday.
yeah,
no
right.
pressure.
But it was like this. It was like this. Caleb and Sarah engaged.
See, now Caleb is
You better get your shit wired tight now. Yeah, if
was
you're
laid the
gonna
gauntlet
if you're gonna one up them, you better do it live on air.
Yep.
You guys could have a double wedding.
Double wedding.
Double wedding.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Women don't like that shit, do they?
Trojo is now proud to pronounce to you that a wedding is not in the near future.
Why?
It's just not.
Right now, D is at home crying.
It's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch.
It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Well, she has to get divorced first, right?
No, in all honesty, the thing that I've told her, if it's going to happen, she need to get above and beyond her first wedding.
Yeah.
She really do.
All right.
Oh, she needs to get over
Again,
it. In other words.
congratulations. I'll write
Above
some
and
very
beyond.
special vows. And you and I should talk on Facebook this week, and we'll figure out a plan on how to
And again,
incorporate them.
congratulations to both you. We may give you shit and flip you a whole lot of grief, but seriously, it's totally awesome. Complete and total happiness.
Congratulations.
We absolutely love you both. So congratulations.
We actually
Thank you.
we actually like you more than him, to be honest with
Pretty
you.
much.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
pretty true.
Wow.
Because he's basically a bastard.
You have a
Am
nicer.
I like, because I'm more emotional, like actually.
It's over. All right. All right. We need to.
Caleb.
We need to keep.
Our microphone. Oh, there's
There you
my
go.
microphone.
We need to.
you
cue
have a
the-
nicer rack than he does, actually. But
Yeah, your tits are better than his.
Hard
All
to
right.
beat.
let's wrap the show. Strip.
full
Cue the
A-cup.
outro music.
Dude,
Hold on,
look,
not yet.
she's
Strip.
grabbing his tits saying he's at least an A cup.
Strip. Anything you want to say before we wrap the show?
I got
Sarah?
one. Tell Strip, come to the microphone. At least say yes, I do love her. Just say you love her. That's all we're asking for.
That's the wrong.
You got to play the other outro.
That's the
again.
wrong
Play the
outro
other.
music
Follow
right
la la la. Go fuck yourself.
Night bitches.
All right. Desi, anything you want to say before we wrap this? Desi.
There we go.
Thank you for filling out the whiteboard today. I want to give you congratulations for
You
that.
like that? I did that today.
I did.
Just
Thank
for you.
you.
Got to keep my woman happy. Trey, anything you want to say?
No. For the record, not your woman.
Yeah, more like.
No.
She's like, just in case the 14 guys that asked me out on dates at the fast food restaurant. Hear this?
Okay, it was 3.
Just remember my motto: your little princess is my little whore. Trey, anything you want to say? No, nothing. Tro, you want to plug?
He's gone. Yep. I just want to say this.
Actually, can I say one more thing that'll make Paul bust up even worse? Do you know that millions of my potential children died on Desiree's face last night? Go ahead, Tro.
Wow.
Go ahead, Tro.
Constitute child abuse?
Go ahead, Tro.
Okay. Just for the record, I just want y'all to understand.
Yes.
And I'll say this again.
Yes.
All good things must come to an end.
Oh, shut the fuck
up.
Here lies the home winning streak.
Fine, let's put a bet on it.
The Seattle.
Put a bet on it.
Seahawks.
Put a bet on it.
I told you last week that I'm willing to. Hey, if you willing, I'm willing.
Okay.
One drop, ghost pepper, pepper taco.
Here's the bet.
I got better than ghost pepper sauce.
No,
Not sauce. It's not a
Here's the bet
sauce.
first. Here it first.
Not a sauce.
What is it?
It's well, I call it. It's called man. Sounds bad. It's called man juice.
Yeah.
And I'm just it's
Man juice.
no, it's an oil. So you're not drinking.
Yes,
You're not
I
eating
know.
the sauce.
I know what that is.
Okay.
And no, it's worse than ghost peppers. No.
Yeah, but
I would say no.
It's just a drop.
You got to remember, I've had a heart attack. I don't want to need.
Okay.
I don't need
well, you brought up the ghost.
How about this, Tro?
How about you just do the ghost pepper sauce then? You have already tried it. You guys have both already had
Whoever's
it.
wrong shows up for the show next week in a dress.
No, moo.
Wait, wrong on what?
The Seahawks
He
game
thinks
tomorrow.
the Saints are going to win. I know the Hawks are going to win. In a dress. At 7 o'clock for the whole show. Because I'll have to be at the whole show in a dress. So if you lose, you got to be at the show for the whole show in a dress.
Come on, Tro, do it.
Yeah.
That is such chump shit. Dress?
In a dress.
I actually like that idea. That's
In a
actually
dress.
a good idea.
A dress with ghost pepper
I know,
sauce.
hold on. We're going to go in a minute over.
A
I want to move
dress?
to this. In a dress.
Oh, so you prefer
Admit it and own it. Come on.
You would prefer to wear
Don't
a
be a
dress?
bitch. Just own
Wait
it.
a minute. Who's being the bitch here? I said ghost peppers.
Find a dress and ghost peppers.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one better.
Fine, a dress
That
and
one's
ghost
perfect.
peppers.
That one, I like that one.
Done. Shake.
Shake.
Yes.
Done.
All right.
On air and
Tro,
everything.
give your plug quickly. We got to wrap this. Go.
Advantage Auto Works. Come see me down at Advantage Auto Works to buy a car. We are located at 50112.
They do
Auto
sell
Center
great fucking cars
Boulevard.
down
We
there.
do sell some great cars. I'm also a part of the Advantage Nissan. It's where the fun starts. And oh, by the way, one of the owners said he'd love to come on and do an interview.
I would love that. Remember, nothing
Yes.
nothing is better than Felchin in a Nissan, Paul. Huh? Any comments to make before we wrap the show?
Good night, bitch.
Hey,
Just-
remember, tonight's show brought to you by Megamouth Mini Buyers, the national spokeswoman for Felching. To find out more, check out the website, megamouthfelches.com.org and .gov. Good night, bitches!
No, I'm no Wiccan commie nut or nothing.